The following video is made for educational purposes only. Everything you see is just an educational example. It does not constitute financial advice. Results may vary for you. Getting started in meme coins feels a lot like walking into a wild carnival game, where the odds are stacked against you. Fake tokens, non-stop scams, and the risk of losing it all with a single misstep are everywhere. I've definitely taken some hits along the way, but through trial and error, I nailed down a formula that delivers real results. In this video, I'm laying out that system step by step so you can see how I use it and maybe start pulling in wins of your own. Things really started clicking for me once I stopped looking at this like a quick trading play and began treating it as if I were building out a real project. That shift in perspective completely changed the game. I'm talking specifically about meme coin launches here. Most people head straight to Pump Fund since it's the obvious hub, but that's where it gets tricky. The place is flooded with action, so just showing up isn't enough. Even with a strong plan, luck can still swing things hard, and the risks end up outweighing the rewards more often than not. Instead of getting lost in the chaos, I decided to take a step back and look at other options. That's when Raydium caught my attention. In this video, I'll explain why I see it as the stronger platform for coin launches. The whole experience feels smoother, less noise, more control, and a real chance to build something that lasts. Pump Fund is non-stop with launches, but Raydium moves at a slower pace. With just a handful of projects going live each minute, it actually gives your coin room to stand out. After plenty of experimenting, this was the most direct route I found to push a coin live on Raydium. The move is to use moontool.fun. It bypasses the common roadblocks, no code needed and no tedious prep. With a handful of clicks, you're set. Let me show you the process step by step. One of the most important parts of kicking off a meme coin is the logo. It's the first impression people get, so it has to stand out right away. The more bold or unexpected, the better. A clever move is to grab a meme that's already trending. Just scrolling through your timeline can give you a ton of ideas. For this run, I'm going with Nyan Cat. It's classic, well-known, and it's been popping up in my feed lately, so it feels like a solid pick. Just shrink it down to 128 by 128 pixels, and you're golden. With your logo set, the next step is creating the token. All you need to do is connect your wallet, approve the prompt that pops up, and you're good to go. This step is all about setting up your token's core info. Type in the name, create a symbol, add a quick description with some humor, and drop in the logo. For this example, I'll use Nyan Coin with the symbol Nyan. The description box is a great place to set the mood for the coin with a nice joke or something catchy. After that, upload the logo and click next to keep it going. Now we're at the tokenomics section. It can look a little intimidating at first glance, but don't worry. It's all preset for you. You don't have to touch anything. Just hit next and keep it moving. At this stage, you'll notice a couple of optional fields, one to tag yourself as the creator and another to add a launch page. They might seem useful, but truthfully, they don't bring much to the table. On top of that, turning them on costs 0.1 Sol. So my recommendation is turning this off, saving yourself some money in the process, and just click next to go to the next step. Here's where you can drop in your token's social media links. Unlike the creator name option, this actually helps your coin look more credible and can even help it gain traction. If your social accounts are ready, definitely add them. For this walkthrough, I'm skipping it to keep things moving quickly. This stage is crucial for earning trust with potential investors. The revoke authority options act as safeguards. Here's what they do. Freeze prevents anyone from stopping transactions. Mint blocks endless token creation, and update locks the contract from edits. Since people can see these settings, turning them off might make your token look sketchy. It's best to leave them enabled before launching. After hitting the launch button, your wallet will pop up asking you to approve the transaction. Confirm it and follow the prompts, and your token will go live in no time. But hold on, before you start celebrating, let's check its status on SolScan. Once your token shows up on SolScan, it's officially on the blockchain. You can see the supply, track every transaction, and dig into all the details, but we're not done yet. There's one last step before it's ready for the market. Let's keep going. For your token to actually be tradable, it needs liquidity. The next step is setting up a liquidity pool. Just click the liquidity button and you're on your way. Next, you'll land on Raydium. Start by connecting your wallet. Just click the top right button and choose your wallet from the list. Then add your token by clicking the token field, pasting the contract address you copied from Moontool, and waiting for it to show up. Once it appears, fill in the info, click Add User Token, and select it from the drop-down. For liquidity, the total supply is 1 billion tokens. and we'll add 900 million of them to the pool. Here's where you select your quote token, the currency users swap for your coin. Solana is usually the default, so that's what we'll go with. Enter the maximum SOL amount to lock. Don't stress about losing it. You can take it back afterwards if anything goes wrong. Just make sure you leave roughly 0.2 SOL in your wallet for transaction fees on Radium. When choosing the fee tier, I tend to stick with 2%. It's worked well for me so far. There are other options, but I haven't tried them enough to give a confident recommendation. After selecting the fee, hit Initialize Liquidity Pool, approve the wallet transaction, and your token goes live. And there you have it. Your token's officially live on Photon. Now you can kick back and watch the excitement grow. While investors start joining in, I'll walk you through tracking the charts like a pro. Dex Screener is my favorite tool for chart tracking. It's more straightforward than Photon and works well for tutorials. Just select a coin, replace the URL address with your token's contract from Moontool, and your live chart will show up. The main thing to focus on is liquidity, because that's where profits happen. Bots are everywhere, and there's no easy fix to avoid them yet. Make sure to check out the Portfolio tab on Radium. It gives a full view of your balances and open trades. This is where you'll pull your profits when the time comes. Keep an eye on the Standard tab. Your position usually shows up in 10 to 15 minutes. Don't worry if it takes a bit more than usual. It's totally normal. Take a look at this quick time-lapse of the launch. There's not much to go through step by step, but a few things are worth noting, so I'd like to give you a few tips. Bots swarm immediately. That's normal, so ignore them. Watch the volume instead. As buyers jump in, both liquidity and market cap rise. Liquidity is where your profits come from. Monitor your Radium portfolio, and once your position shows up, you can pull out if the numbers look good. I'll show you how next. This is the last step. Go to the Standard tab on Radium and locate your LP position. Hit the minus button and drag it all the way to 100%. Don't pay too much attention to the numbers at the top. They aren't your actual payout. Look at the Solana amount at the bottom instead. If it looks good, click Remove Liquidity and approve the transaction in your wallet. A quick note, everything here is purely educational. This isn't financial advice, so always do your own research before taking action. The moment that alert appears, your profits are live in your wallet. Open it, give it a few seconds to refresh, and you'll spot your gains. I made a respectable profit in just a few minutes. Not huge, but consistent enough to add up if you do this repeatedly. To finish up, a quick disclaimer. This video is for educational purposes only. I'm not affiliated with Photon, Moontool, Dex Screener, or any of the platforms I showed. I'm simply walking through the steps I use to launch coins. That said, the window is open for now, but it could change quickly. If it feels right to you, this is the moment. Don't miss out.